guys, it's Michelle. I'm here with Diane Franklin. You've probably seen her in a ton of movies in the 80s. Bill and Ted, Better Off Dead, The Last American Virgin. You're probably better at this than I am. Do you want to just keep listening?
Amityville Part 2, TerraVision.
Okay, so you're come out with a book lately, and it's about you being in an 80s star and like all about teen 80s films. If you want to just talk a little bit about that and explain like the transition, I guess, that happened in the 80s with teen movies.
Yeah, actually I've been acting in the 80s. I mean, I would say I was probably the consummate 80s babe because I worked from the early 80s to the end of the 80s. I would say my career mostly focused there, although I did act before and after. But I actually started acting and when I was a kid. And in my book, it's called The Excellent Adventures of the Last American French Exchange Babe of the 80s. And that book is on Amazon and Kindle. And basically the idea is that I talked about how I became an 80s babe. And sort of, it's from my own words and my pictures. And it's just, I wanted to have like a primary source of how does one even become like in Better Off Dead and all those films. And I kind of thought when I was growing up that everybody kind of did it the same way. And as I got older, I went, oh, no, this is very specific to every actor's choice of what they want to do. So anyway, basically, in the early 80s, I was in these sort of grittier films. Last American Virgin, Amityville. It came off like the 70s, which was, you know, sort of the Scarface and the Taxi Driver time. And so there's like this grittiness and there's like sex scenes and it's just rawness, but it was the beginning of the teen film age with all the music being associated to films, and that was the introduction of those two things coming together. And then I got involved in the middle 80s, which is like the Better Off Dead time, where now we can have a film without nudity, without violence, comedies, John Hughes time, upbeat, fun, and again, more music in the films. It was very critical to have that. And then we get to the end of the 80s, where it's Bill and Ted's and TerraVision, where now we're doing a commentary on the 80s. Now we're looking back at, I mean, Bill and Ted's like excellent dude is a total reference to Spicoli in Fast Times. So I was so fortunate to have actually lived through that time. And I mean, that's why I can say that. I mean, I don't know if other people agree with me, but to me, that's my experience of the 80s, is this transition of filmmaking. For me to give back and to talk about it and to have it in my book and to bring up pictures, and also now I perform and do stuff in my daughter's film. She's a filmmaker, and her name is Olivia De Laurentiis, so look out for her. You can see her trailers on YouTube. So I act in her films now and do stuff. And then I have my own acting. I do acting now, and I'm going out for auditions soon. So we'll see what happens. But I have a real love for nostalgia, and I love the 80s. And I just hope that I can bring a lot of great memories for people and bring back that happiness.
I think it's a really great observation you made with the 80s like teen films, because like it's definitely something people are really into now, is like just looking at little niches, because now film history has finally gotten to a point where it's just been around for so long where we can examine like the little niches now, and I think the teen one's really cool. I think it's something they haven't really talked about yet, but everybody knows, and I think you're the perfect person to really say it. So where can people find your book?
You can go on Amazon or Kindle. That's the only place you can find it. And if you friend me on Facebook, go to Facebook, you'll see a black and white picture of me, something like that, from Better Off Dead. That's actually me. And if you go there, I have, once in a while I put up this piece of information and it says, just print it out and go to this website and you'll get my email address, and then, you'll get an address and you can mail the book to me and I'll sign it for free. But then come visit me at conventions too, because I'm super cool and nice.
Okay, well, thank you so much for stopping by, talking with us. It's been really great.
You're amazing. Look at her. Like, this is awesome. A next generation of fabulous 80 appreciated.
I like shaking your hand too.
I have a firm grip, right? Au revoir. See you later. Au revoir.